How are you feeling at the moment? I'm not always feeling great, so I thought I might draw how I feel sometimes at the moment. So I'm going to draw my head when it's all full and a little bit frustrated and not quite sure what's going on. And this is what I look like in my head at the moment. So my eyes, probably going to give myself bigger eyes because I've been staring at my laptop. Myself some feet and some big bushy eyebrows in the middle of all that mess, and a bit more mess in there. And I'm going to be shaking my fist at the world because I can do that in a drawing and it's much easier. And then I'm not finished. I also feel like shouting and maybe saying some bad words, but I don't really want to say the bad words, so we're going to draw them instead. And this is really fun to do, so you can seem really angry. So here's a bit of a spiral, and I'm going to add an exclamation mark with lots of action lines coming out from the exclamation mark because it's a really strong one. And then I'm going to draw a skull. So there's its eye and its other eye. Give it a nose. Now, just a little black nose there. And this is a not too difficult skull to draw if you practice a bit. And there it is. And then underneath it, I'm going to do a fist, a shaking fist. There it is, because I'm shaking my fist at the world. And then a big squiggle, because that's kind of how I feel. And I'm going to put it in a speech bubble so you can see it's coming out of my head or my mouth. And I'm screaming all of that. And I'm going to do some more because I'm super frustrated. So here's some crossbones. That's always a good one to draw. And next I'm going to do just like a sign of frustration, I suppose, and a star. And I'm going to add another exclamation mark, but an upside down one. This one I'm going to colour in black, and more action lines. So you can really see this little squiggly angry me, or frustrated, or not quite sure how I'm feeling. And that is me there. So then I kind of want to calm down though. I don't want to be frustrated all the time. So let's take a thread of that frustration and bring it along, and we're going to do something with it. I'm going to pull out the thread of frustration, and I'm going to very gently and slowly draw a spiral. Now this comes from one of my favorite artists. She's called Lynda Barry, and she gets you to draw these spirals, and you have to try and keep the lines as close to each other as you can, but without touching. And it's a really nice meditative way of just taking a moment and taking a breath and concentrating on something and not really thinking and just kind of relaxing. So I'm going to speed it up because otherwise we'll be here all day watching me draw spirals. And I'm going to tidy up all my frustration into this spiral. And I'm actually going to do another one because there was so much confusion and frustration that I'm going to draw a second spiral. And there we go. And now, because I've spent about 5 minutes drawing this, I'm going to be a lot more calm and relaxed. And here I am with a smile and just chilled out, sitting on my tidied up anxiety, all nicely in two little balls, and I'm just leaning there, really chill and happy. And there I am. Now, why don't you try and let me know how it goes?